Hello and welcome to Girl Saver Screen. If it is your first time here, hello again. If you are returning, welcome back. Last episode we found out that the other artifact may be on Eridanus II, and that may be where Master Chief is from. Quan and Soren and the human girl are all headed to Madrigal. I wonder if Master Chief is going to have more memories on Eridanus II, and maybe we'll get some more of his backstory there. Are those the kids that they're using for the experiment? Oh my god, so these kids were like really young when they started experimenting on them. What kind of society is out here experimenting on young children and everyone is just cool with it? Is it because they're like orphans?
What is the issue?
I want to go home.
Is that Dr. Halsey? See, this is why I don't like their relationship, because it gives me the creeps.
Of all the young Spartans, I believe that you have the skills and the natural ability to be their leader. You're going to save all of us.
That is something terrible to put on a child. And now he has no one to depend on but her. This is so disgusting and gross. I hate it. Oh, Jesus. I don't know why that scared me.
Kai, what are you doing? Nothing.
Did she take out her chip too?
Seen Master Chief? He's with Halsey. On a mission.
This is why I think she likes Master Chief. This is gonna be either really great or really terrible. I don't know which one yet.
Only 6 Reach for Life installations survived their pilot stages. This was one of them.
Did you kill them? Did you send a virus here to kill them because they turn against the UNSC?
That's my house. There was a clear line of sight. Around here. Let's start digging.
Couldn't get us any closer.
You may be paying the bills, but we're gonna do this my way.
Ladies?
Why do you look like a stormtrooper, my guy? And why are you wearing that? Isn't it hot out here? You're on a desert. How recognizable is Quan? Because if someone recognizes her, they're kind of screwed.
Wait.
Girl, what is wrong with you? You have to stay hidden. What is wrong with this girl?
Anyone sees us together?
I'm here to help. I just need to find my dad's generals.
Come to the memorial tonight for your father.
He can turn you in. Trust no one. You are projected everywhere. You're acting stupid. And yes, you're emotional, but girl, unless you're trying to get killed, you need to calm down. Is she trying to dye her hair? Is this when she was younger?
I need to see how the object reacts to you in order to determine what, if anything, makes John so special.
He's the Master Chief.
Found something?
Drawings.
Mine.
This is all my father gets.
People don't want to die, man. Your father's already dead and I don't want to join him. And this may not turn out how you want it to turn out, so you need to chill out.
I thought we'd lost you too. The attack on the outpost changed everything. The people are frightened. All they want now is protection from the governor. But we can't just give up. We need to fight. I'm sorry, Quan.
Girl, I know this is your father's memory, but people are scared and people don't want to die. You have to worry about the random aliens that are trying to kill you, the UNSC who are also trying to kill you. You side with one of them. You have to let it go.
You're a traitor! All of you! My dad fought and died so you could all be free.
And now you stand and pray and you claim to honor him, but you're all cowards!
People are not trying to be killed out here. And you're making a lot of noise and you're gonna get yourself killed. Idiot. This is what they're going against.
You're gonna need to remove your helmet. Can't misfire any electronics. You just know Halsey will send me the bill.
Okay, so color dye is current.
You don't care for us, do you, Doctor?
Gives you that idea.
Just a hunch.
I didn't know Spartans had hunches.
Hunches win battles. You see us as machines.
Yes, I do too, and I think other people do too, because y'all were bred to be that way. That's why y'all have that chip to prevent you from having emotions. And you're only having this moment because you took your chip out.
Wait! Any other tests, ma'am?
Remember, not everything you recall is reflective of real events.
I understand.
Okay.
This makes me think the UNSC is the one that destroyed Revenants too. She's being too cagey. I don't trust her.
I'm assembling the visual data now.
The bedroom's this way. I remember.
And what about in this room?
I'm glad John is not paying attention to her or listening to her. I don't trust Cortana either. She might be lying.
Careful, Johnny.
If the plants can live here, then guess what? We can live here too.
I'm surprised he's not having more of a reaction, especially if this is his first time getting those feelings and those memories back, because I assume he doesn't really think about that often. Was this planet the Covenants or the people before the Covenants? Because this is a ruin, so someone used to live here before.
Are you controlling this?
I've stopped projecting. Whatever he's seeing isn't coming from me.
Correct again? That's 10 in a row.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're the lucky one.
She knew him before he was in the experiment? Is this why she's so cagey and she didn't want him to remember this? Is that his aunt? Are they related? Why do I know you? When I was young. That's what he wanted to say. Now you're trapped here. Wonderful.
My aunt. We need to see my aunt. She's the one who controls the family money.
The last thing I need is another harm martyr. This must be done quietly and discreetly.
I don't like him. He's so weird and creepy. He's the worst in all of the shows that he's in. This is why you stay on the asteroid where you don't get murdered, okay?
Quan, Hansuchin. Quan, you should not have returned.
Everyone is trying to tell her that. And she's like, nah, I should be here though.
Dozens of phonemes, logograms. I can't believe we didn't do this years ago. Well, my mother never let me near you. I always used to wonder why she preferred you over me. I probably thought it was because you were more fun.
I was going to ask, is Miranda jealous of the Spartans, or especially Master Chief?
Oh, we had fun. At one point, we're each given pets. Dr. Halsey would make teams. The hunted and the hunters. Whichever side failed lost their pets.
That sounds terrible and abusive.
Every failure carries consequences.
What? She made them kill their own pets? That is so disgusting.
I never lost.
Gonna have to keep Ivan.
Dr. Halsey eliminated it.
I guess Miranda should be happy that her mother wasn't there for her, I guess.
Spartans must be bonded to one another and nothing else.
Good lord, this woman is a psycho, man.
I was a boy, and you were with me. Not at the orphanage here.
Indeed. Explain it to us. Why were you here?
Memories get muddled, particularly where trauma's involved.
I trust Master Chief's memory more than I trust Dr. Halsey. I believe that she was there and she knew him when his parents were alive.
Bad news. The ship's scrapped. If you're looking for the fastest way off Madrigal, transport ships take off every night for New Carthage, 200 miles. Due south.
That's a nice lid. I'll take the bike too.
He is a pirate. But that's messed up. You just steal his stuff. Soren, be better.
Your father spent everything we had on the revolution. I will not allow it.
I could fight just as he did.
Your father fought for a lie.
What?
Your father visited a group in the desert. Mystics.
That lady's right outside.
He returned convinced it was his responsibility to free Madrigal.
Do the Ha have alien DNA? Are they like part of the Covenant? Was she a general too? Oh my god. See, this is what happens when you don't listen. You get people killed. You don't get yourself killed, you get other people killed too. He's a real good shooter. Well, he was a Spartan, so that makes sense.
I mean, you're all right. He's reopened neural clusters in his amygdala.
Second object is here. And I know where it is.
There's something very odd about you. Dr. Halsey designed everything to her specifications.
She treats you like an experiment. You are a robot to her. You're not a person to her. Neither is John. It doesn't matter if she knows you or not. You're just an experiment. If you don't go the way she plans for you to go, she will kill you. So be careful, girl.
Kai, your act of rebellion could just be a glitch. She doesn't tolerate glitches.
Okay, so that was episode 4, Homecoming. This was an interesting episode. It just confirmed for me how much of an awful person Dr. Halsey is. She started experimenting on those kids when they were around maybe 10 or 11. Those kids were very young and she didn't care. She even had them kill their own pets. Dr. Halsey is the worst person and I cannot wait for her to die. And again, I don't understand a culture that frowns on cloning because it's inhumane, because you're using actual human DNA, but is completely okay with experimenting on children. When it comes to her being at John's house, I have no idea what to think about that. And I don't know what it could be. I don't think they're related. I think she knew his parents and maybe she created a virus to kill the people on Revenus too, because there was like maybe a disagreement with the UNSC, maybe something like that. Or maybe those are not John's parents and he's a test tube baby. Or he is a clone of Dr. Halsey. Maybe that's her clone and that's why she's so interested in John. When it comes to Quan and Soren, they were better back off on the asteroids. I understand Quan's feelings, but she was being stupid this whole episode. There's a hit out on her and she's just out here in these streets. Anyone could have turned her in or sold her out, even the people on her father's side that she trusted. And now she got more people killed and that's gonna weigh on her, especially her aunt's death. The aunt did say that Papa Quan talked to the desert people, whoever they may be, and then he believed that he had to save Madrigal. So I wonder if he knew about the artifact. What if he knew about the artifact because the desert people told him about it and he was trying to prevent the UNSC from taking it? I did like seeing Miranda and the Spartans together. They're very cute and I hope they develop a relationship, especially with Kai. I think that would be really, really sweet. From what Miranda had said, Dr. Halsey is not to be trusted. I hope Kai puts her hormonal chip back in and calms down because I don't know what Dr. Halsey would do to her. And she's not John. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos. I hope you have a good one and you'll see me later. Bye.